There's a lot of talk nowadays about mental health. Uh, World Health Organization has forecasted that we're entering into a very dangerous mental health global pandemic. This is serious. This is a very serious situation. And one of the things that I usually mention through the Upanishads, Vedanta, and Yoga Sutras, and yoga in general point of view is that this was already, let's say, talked about 10, 15,000 years ago. And one of the first things that these texts are mentioning is constantly what we eat. The purification, the cleanliness of the body, mind, and speech is paramount because the gut, as science is saying nowadays, is strictly connected to the brain. I don't know if you know, dopamine is created in the gut. Melatonin, dopamine, all those chemicals that makes you feel happy and high, in a natural way, is built in the stomach. It's built in that area. That's why they call about microbiome. Microbiome is very important bacteria that help us, that help to send the nice messages to the brain that everything is okay. And at the same time, then allows you then not to depend on pharmaceuticals. So pharmaceuticals, most of them, they are placebos like Prozac, like Zerai, and et cetera, et cetera. But most of them, they have a very hard side effects. And if you take, beyond that, if you take the antibiotics, then it kills all that nice bacteria in the stomach. So yoga was telling us already 10,000, 15,000 that eat sattvic food. Sattvic food is food that is freshly made, is seasonal food like fruits, nuts, milk, very, very lowly spiced food, for example, and water and juices. This is the first step that we need to take care of. We are not human doings. We are human beings. Therefore, we must have time to be. Cannot be constantly doing, forgetting about what is important, what is priority. So we need to have some time to be. And for that, we need to stop a little bit and think, okay, what am I going to eat today? I mean, I should not just take any pastry that I see in the vendor machine and then just take one energy drink and one stimulant and then forget about that. It's not like that. And then later on you will feel bad. And if that repeated constantly will create then a mental issue, or will create some kind of depression schemes in your brain, in your life, and that will then it will be even worse. Then we need to think about this a little bit and then teach our children, our teenagers, a little bit to think of a little bit eating healthy, because that's the first step to a little bit to influence that there is not any kind of mental health issue around us. We need to start right now, and the first step is you and me.